Yeah, I'm about to go outside and what the fuck is wrong with me? You see what I did in the middle of the night? Imagine if I had someone with me, a cute, handsome guy. Never mind that. Look what I did. Why do I sleep like this? I don't even know. Why am I so crazy when I sleep? Jesus. But my sister has the same shit too. She's also crazy when she sleeps. Like, what the fuck? Boy. Did I film this shopping mall? I don't remember. Damn, it's smelling like chlorine. Dyson, I have an air filter of Dyson. But it's not like one of these. As a matter of fact, it's not even my air filter, it's my brother. He just borrowed it. Well, we borrowed it. Not him. He bought it and we borrowing it. Was this shit broken yesterday? I don't even remember. Well, since yesterday was interesting, I wonder what today brings on. Hopefully not the bad kind of interesting, but the good kind of interesting. Look at that. Anyways, what I forgot to say also yesterday, it's again about Jan Willem. Sorry, yeah. You guys are, some of y'all, if you watch the video, gonna think, oh, is this motherfucker in love with him or something? Well, I have a bit of a crush, yes. I mean, he is cute. But anyways, never mind that. I'm gonna edit that out. Shit. I'm gonna have to edit that shit out. Anyways, what I wanted also to say about the interaction was, it felt like he was happy that I wanted to take a picture with him, you know? He seemed legit. How do I explain it? Like, he wasn't annoyed or anything. He felt like he was genuinely happy to take a picture with a fan, you know what I mean? That's what I also felt from it. And I probably said it yesterday. He is the first YouTuber I met. I already met like regular celebrities from Portugal and stuff, but he is legit the first YouTuber I ever met in real life, not online, but in real life. So yeah, that was also a cool thing. But unfortunately, we didn't have time to film like a little video. Because he was like busy. But enough about Jan Will. I'm gonna go film myself. Well, film myself? What the fuck? I'm a bit lost in my thoughts. Well, I'm trying to say I'm gonna go to the tram because I'm gonna go somewhere. See that beggar over there? This motherfucker right here, you see, with the action bag. They were both like, he was like giving her material and shit. So I'm pretty sure this is like a gang of homeless beggars to try to get people's money. Motherfuckers. They're scammers pretty much. I mean, I guess this would be a great spot for train spotting, but well, never mind what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that it covers the trains, but you can actually see them good. These trains are really comfortable, by the way. I love them. The interior. So trams 21 and 22 come here. Pause. I don't know if that's a pause thing. He's leaving in a minute. Let me film him a bit. Okay, so let me explain the Utrecht tram. It's actually a fast tram. It's like the Rhone Express in Lyon. You know, that little crowded tram. Gosh, it's still in the morning, I'm sorry. And the coffee wasn't really good. But anyways, it's like that tram in Lyon. Well, yes and no, because it's a fast tram, but it has more stops than the one in Lyon. And it's not like the trams in Ghent that have a constant stop, and in Ghent the trams also go through the city a bit, through the city center, while this tram only goes from the station and then it goes to other suburbs of Utrecht. And yeah, the tram here is not like the ones in Ghent. There's only line 20 and 22. I'd say like 80% of both lines are in the same track, and except, you know, one divides into another suburb and the other goes to another suburb at a certain point. So yeah, that's what the fast tram is for. Gets you through the suburbs of Utrecht a little bit. It doesn't go through the city center. And I just remembered, we used to have tram 21 and 22 in Ghent. You know, the same numbers. I just remembered that. Forgot about it. Because it was such a long time ago. Because now lines 21 and 22 in Ghent, of Ghent, are retired. Where did they used to go? Let me try to remember where 21 and 22 used to go. Because sometimes the same tram had both lines on it. But well, I think it went to Melle. Melle, and where else did it go? Did tram 1 existed in 2009? I don't remember. Don't remember that shit either. I think it did. I think tram 1 was the thing in 2009. So I think 21 and 22 went from No, not St. Peter's. They passed through there, but Flanders Expo. There you go. You went from Flanders Expo, and one went to Zwijnaarden, where tram 3 goes, and the other went to Melle. Yeah, that's right. One went to Zwijnaarden and the other went to Melle. So that's where I think it split it. But I think both them shits went to the same places. I really don't really remember. But yeah, it's sort of like that back then. Now it's line 1, 2, 3 and 4. And soon we're gonna have line 7, whenever that shit is coming. And I think line 5, they're thinking about reviving line 5, which is a very old line, apparently. I think 7 is also an old line that they're going to revive, but I don't fucking know. That's why I say, Utrecht, put Bruges and Ghent in a blender, mix them shits together for 5 minutes, and you get Utrecht. You get the historical vibes of Bruges, and also the vibes of Ghent, with the tram and all. Even though it's a big line, but it doesn't cross like through the city center. Well, it crosses the city itself, but it doesn't go like, let's say, to the Domtoren, that really that tower in the center we saw yesterday. The trams don't go through there like in Ghent. In Ghent you have the Korenmarkt, and the trams pass through there. But if you're interested in that, you can just go read on the Wikipedia. Inform yourself better. Because you should always take what I say with a little grain of salt, because sometimes I'm fucking up. Usually I get it right, but wow, I like it here. It's called the Science Park, and that last stop, park and ride, because it is a parking lot there. I'm led to believe that this is probably a planned neighborhood, because we crossed all that countryside and then we got here, and everything here looks kind of new. I'm guessing they built this shit, this suburb or neighborhood or whatever you want to call it, not so long ago. This probably used to be fields and stuff like 70 years ago, let's say. I don't know the history of this suburb, the Science Park, but I guess I can believe this is new. Probably built I'm looking at that building. Let me try to date that building over there. That one. I guess 1970s. Say, I don't know, this was probably like around, I'm just gonna throw a guess, 1975 or some shit, or 71, who knows, but I have to check that out. Okay, I was a bit off, but I was right. Well, the city of Utrecht purchased a whole ass farm back in 1958 to build the University of Utrecht, and the first building was up in 1961. I was right. This is a new neighborhood. You know, everything that's like, let's say, mid 20th century is new. If it's not older than 200 years, it's well, 150 to 200 years, I'd say. I'd say it's rather new. No, 50. No, not 50. 70 to 200. But I was right one thing. 74 years ago, this was all farmland. Mostly farmland. There was like a little house building in here that was here somewhere. I don't know if they kept it.
Yağlı şeyler yedirim olmaz.
Oh boy, I ended up in a jungle. What animal is doing that noise? It's some bird, obviously, but what bird? What bird is doing that noise? I assume it's a bird. I don't think it's an insect. It could be. Some insects be loud as fuck. Alert state. Thought I was seeing some military dudes in there, but it's just some regular dudes. Because it's there on their door, alert state. And is this like a military base now? I don't think so. I'm trying to find one of the forts of Utrecht. And it's in here somewhere. And there's like a fishing thing in there, or whatever the fuck that is. Is that like a homeless dude sleeping in there? Highly likely. I should have bought mosquito repellent. Well, not that I'm being bothered by lots of bugs right now, but just in case. Mosquito and tick repellent. Yo, you don't want to get a tick. I already got a tick that was glued in my ear. Well, it was biting my ear. It looked like I had an earring. But yeah, that wasn't very cool. And I don't know where that motherfucker came from. Because I was at my aunt's house. And then I felt something in my ear that I tried to get off. Motherfucker almost scared me. It didn't scare me, bitch. But anyways, yeah, I felt like there was something hanging on my ear. And then I went to my mom and she said, oh shit, it's a tick. And I couldn't get it off, so my mom got it off. Look at all these leaves. Well, a second ago there was a bunch of leaves flying. What is this? We're still in the middle of the summer and this motherfucker is already having the leaves falling. Oh, trip to the fort got cancelled because it's closed. So I'm going back to the tram to the city center. There are other forts around here, but we'll check them shits later. Because I wanted to see if I could go to Brooklyn today, maybe, or tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll go to Brooklyn. And it's actually Brooklyn in Dutch, but I might say Brooklyn. Well, it is correct. It's the English name for it. But don't confuse it with Brooklyn, New York. It's the original place that's called Brooklyn. The one in New York is New Brooklyn. This one is Old Brooklyn, the original place. And since I already visited York back in the day with my friend Dan, Dan and Laws, of course. Don't forget the homegirl. Why not visit Brooklyn? There's also Harlem. Harlem is also here in the Netherlands, but I don't have time for that. This is how you leave. As if you needed a video to figure that out. It's easy as fuck to go up there. Oh, I see this lady scanning her card before the tram is even here. So you can scan it before the tram arrives. As soon as you go to the stop, you can scan the card. Okay, because in Portugal they have a system where you have to scan like a few minutes before the train arrives. It's a whole complicated mess. Don't even get me started on that shit. I mean, I still don't like this check-in, check-out system, but we have the same bus model in Ghent, well, in Belgium. But this one is much bigger. I think we have this model as well. See? This one is a triple. So I can go all around that through here. I'm sorry. Thank you if you said bless you. Whoever's watching. I found Miffy. Miffy's little square. That's what this is. I'm assuming she's a Dutch character because she's also on that green red light. My sister has some stuff of her. Even when she was a little baby, she had like things of her. Of Miffy. Here in the Netherlands, she's called Nijntje or something. thing collapsed. This. Only this exists. This motherfucker. God is in him. That sounds kind of sexual though. Well, I have to go to D4. D3? If that's D3, where's D4? I mean, I guess it's gotta be on this side. Here we go. I hope the dogs that are in that water right behind me. I'm not gonna film them because the owners are there. I hope they haven't been recently to the vet, because I already said before, if you go to the vet, hold up, there's somebody coming. As I was saying, I was just letting that one girl pass. If your dog had a what are them shits called? Not lice. Ticks treatment, or any kind of treatment, and you go swimming in the water, all the amphibians in that water are gonna die because they're going to absorb that shit that they have in their skin. But anyways, I mean, not every. I'm pretty sure this is a thing that not a lot of people know about, and they should. The vets should tell them. First of all, pause on this. I'm sorry I keep referencing Dash EXP, but it is a pause. Is this like a lizard dude? I don't know. These statues make me feel a bit uncomfortable, I ain't gonna lie. Oh man, if this dude's head turns around, I'm gonna run for my life. It's all grass and stuff. Feels like I'm in a real forest. What kind of ass is this? An ass with two titties? Anyhow, let me get the hell out of here, because these statues make me feel uncomfortable for some reason. Ain't this a nice neighborhood? Oh look, Miffy. It's actually quite quiet. She's texting and driving a bike. That's also illegal. Yep, here in the Netherlands it's illegal. like since 2019 they banned it. It's texting and biking. That street gives a great shot of the dome tower. Hold up. I know I'm gonna have to put myself in the middle of it. Good, just here, don't gotta turn in here. Here, see?
Met Lieve Nijmenhuizen. Ik heb een vraagje. Ik heb een week geleden bij jullie een offerte opgevraagd om ontvangen. En ik zou graag een afspraak willen maken, of in ieder geval alvast inplannen met de notaris, als dat zou kunnen. Voor het overzetten van een hypotheek aan Nieuwenhuizen, UK. Jullie hebben in de e-mail aangegeven dat jullie een aantal stukken nodig hebben. Daar ben ik mee bezig, maar ik wil in ieder geval alvast, als het zou kunnen, een afspraak inplannen. Omdat voor de hypotheekoverzetting van mij is een aflossingsnota nodig van het ING. En dat duurt waarschijnlijk 3 of 4 weken. Dus vandaar dat ik alvast nu graag zou willen inplannen, zodat er geen tijd mee verloren gaat.
this is gonna be the last thing I see before I go back to the hotel to freshen up and go out again. But I just want to see this nice ass bridge. Well, the bridge has a nice view over the water apparently, and it's worth a visit. Well, it's worth a check out. Do you know how much I paid for the tram right now? 33 cents. From going to the central station through over there, it costed me 33 cents. So far I wasted like 5 euros or less. And if I had so far, and it's like 16 something. 16 o'clock something. Anyways, or 17, early 17, 5 o'clock. And I haven't reached the 8 euros yet, which is how much a day card is worth. So I would have just been wasting money buying a fucking day card. Man, don't y'all think these trams are beautiful? I like them. They're really nice. Nerding out about it. But yeah, I think it's if I don't use public transport as much, it's not worth it buying a day card. But then the day isn't over yet. I might still surpass the 8 euros, but well, I doubt it, because 33 cents. I don't know how much it costs to go to, how's it called, Newham or something like that. I don't think I'm supposed to go on that side. The map is telling me to cross, so I'm gonna cross. It's Newham. Okay, that's where that tram goes. Just photograph this. That is a creative drawing. Oh, an Ibis hotel. But I think this one is the more expensive one. I don't know. Because the red one, I think, is the normal hotel. The more expensive one. Or is it the blue one? I don't know. I already forgot. Because I stayed in the... No, I stayed in the blue one. The blue one was my hotel, and that was a budget hotel. And the next one, the one next to me, was the green one. Same hotel, but like 2 different versions. And I'm talking about the Lyon trip. That motherfucker was medium, I think, a medium range price. Man, I can recall for shit. Watch me film out here, and some old motherfucker calls the cops because I'm taking pictures and filming. That's what happened to my mom. She was just taking pictures of the trees. That was last spring, because the trees were nice. So in spring and all. And some bitch called the cops on her. Some old motherfucker who probably don't have nothing to do than to stare outside the whole day watching what people is doing. Call the cops on her. And my mom was just taking pictures of of the trees and the bushes because they look nice with flowers and shit. And the police check their ID and stuff, and then you know what? Jokes on the motherfucker who called them, because they gave her a ride home. The cops were gentle enough to give my mama a ride home. That's why I love cops so much. I see the humanity in them. People don't dislike them. Well, it's usually the uniform, but I don't. To me, they're just people like anyone else. They just have a job to do, and that's it. Just be, smile, be nice to them, answer their questions. I'm not gonna say like obey authority, some shit. There should be an obedience to a degree, but not like when you think something is unfair, you gotta ask, and you gotta know your rights, of course. Don't just go blindly obeying everything authority says. Sometimes you gotta have your own common sense. If you think you're being unfairly treated or something, you just speak up. And of course you should ask why they're stopping you and stuff. That's something you should also do. Oh my goodness, did I just... Oh no, it was just a piece of something else. I thought I stepped on a snail. Oh, thank goodness. It wasn't a snail.
Jagersplein. Next stop, Utrecht Central Station, Jagersplein.
I need to clean this glass because damn. The cops in the bicycle arrested some crazy bitch down there. But this time it was not Jan Willem that came with some other colleagues. I was like, I thought he was gonna be there again. Never mind. Wait, what's oh, I thought I was seeing an ICE. The German ICE. Actually, one passed through here, but I didn't have time to film. Isn't this view gorgeous? This is that spot for train spotting. It's better here than there because you can see the trains better. In the station, the glass is all dirty and shit.
Nee. Had ik het nu overdag gedaan, maar nee, ik ga morgen poetsen.
Yeah, I just noticed this. Did they put a spaceship up there? Is that a spaceship? Yo, that is hilarious.
Volgende halte, Utrecht Centraal Centrum zijn. Beste reizigers, haal bij het in- en uitchecken altijd je pas uit de portemonnee. Zo weet je zeker dat je de juiste pas gebruikt.
I came on a minibus. That minibus. That was new. Never been in one of them shits. I thought there was like a special one, like the lane has, that you gotta call for them to pick you up. But no, that one is replacing the big one, I guess.
Denk je ook niet van moeder? That's 16% range.
Dit zijn die ramen. Hier kan
can see, the streets have gone a bit quieter.
Ik wil wel een foto. Dat begrijp je wel. Dat begrijp je wel.
Hey!